Hey everyone, this is my Patreon powered reaction to the 10th episode of World Trigger. Now, last episode, Jean was obviously given instructions to get the black trigger. However, using some, bureaucracy loopholes or whatever, he managed to get his direct boss, not Keto, Rindo to give him the order, and that way he could give him a slightly altered order to where it gives Jean a bit more power and freedom about how to do it. Which, yeah, once he specified that, people were like, what? How could you possibly give him like control over what he does? What are you, madman? That was kind of funny. But yeah, Jean was much more excited to do it now that the order was given by someone else. And we learned a little bit about the chain of command, about border through that scene as well, and the three branches and different factions and pretty much all that stuff. It's not a simple organization. It's kind of the takeaway. Also, the Yuma's father's name definitely meant something to Border. He apparently was one of the founding members, and yeah, people were aware of that name. Not the new ones, but the people that have been there for a while know him. So that changed things a bit. Now, basically, what Border decided to do in the end was to just wait for their good ace squads to come back before they try to make a move against Yuma. So we have a couple days more to worry about that. So yeah, that could be a problem at some point though. But for now, Jean has decided to try to get Yuma to join Borders. So yeah, all he's done is ask so far. I don't think Yuma's given any kind of answer yet, but yeah, hopefully we can get Yuma and Chica to join on Border, and it'll be great. So let's get into it. Three, two, one, play. Yeah, more recapping stuff. Basically, the three factions boil down to neighbors aren't all bad. Let's try to get along with them as best we realistically can. Then there's the one, all neighbors are scum of the earth and they all deserve to die. Let's kill them all. Anyone that disagrees with me even slightly is a traitor. And then there's a neutral faction, which is usually the case, so. Yes, he has his wit. And that's where he left off on. Like I said before, he has a joint border. There's no other real way for the story to go. You'll be a valuable asset, and we can protect you better against the other branches. The other factions. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, and we're gonna be meeting Jean's teammates this episode, so that'll be fun. I'm sure at least one of them's a cute girl, so. Yeah, you know, just at least see what it's like. Yeah, it's smart man. But yeah, human doesn't have an advantage in these sort of things because you can always tell when someone's lying, so you can't really fool him very easily. Yeah, Tamakoma branch, huh. Got a seaside view. Sort of. Pigeon side view. It's got a view of water is what I'm saying. And now it's our home base. You know what? I'm kind of on the fence about whether I think it's cool or lame, but it can go either way. It means they're weird. Let's be honest, it means they're weird. That's what all it really means. I wouldn't expect anything like Miwa Squad, or anything like Miwa at least. Some people in Miwa Squad seem alright. Yeah, there you go. Yotaro. Is he really 5 years old? Seriously? Well, he was just short, but can you even join border at that age? Ooh, there's a girl. Uh, Shiori Usami. She looks smart, you know, because of glasses. I mean, she seems nice enough, if a bit, you know. Uh, she seems like she'd be clumsy. He's like, what did I just walk into? Yeah, it's about what I expected. Ooh, pancakes. Yeah, I mean, enjoy your stay. So who else do we get to meet? Yes, I promise I didn't poison them this time. Well, the good news for Chica, if they have no real age limit. You just took my food. Who do you think you are, small fry? Murder him. Stealing food is unforgivable. Murder him. It doesn't make it okay to steal other people's stuff. Yeah, just no. Hands off. No, that's Yuma's. I'll forgive you because you're a small child and it's understandable to be confused at that age. But yeah, friggin' Chica. Don't spoil them. Hands off. She is Mikuma's girl. As tempting as an offer is, no. I kind of want to see this kid fight. I mean, can he actually fight? Or is this kind of a... Uh, I mean, I can kind of see why they're kind of the black sheep of the organization. You keep asking that question, but... I mean, I wouldn't put it past Gene to have the big prank, but... 10 staff. Are you? I don't believe the child is strong. Okay, so... So they say not everyone here is an agent, some of them are just kind of around. Wow. Uh... Yeah, they're pretty good. Not as good as Yuma, but... Yeah, it's like 30 A ranks or something like that. Yeah, hopefully she does not go, at least not by herself. Because I feel like it's foreshadowing her getting kidnapped more and more, and I'm just kind of hoping that doesn't happen. Like, she's like, hey, I'm going to become a high-rank A member and go on expeditions into the gates, so... And then she ends up going to the gate not the way she intended, but as a kidnapped child. That would kind of suck. But yeah, this is the Tamakoma branch. So maybe the kid's not a fighter, he's just kind of there. Maybe serves some kind of non-combat role. Because they said it was on like 4 actual agents, right? But 10 staff members? I think this is something like that. So I don't know. The point is, there's still other Tamakoma agents we haven't seen yet. At least one of which is a girl, so maybe need to meet them. Whoa. Chrissy's song. Why must you compel me to sing along with you? You know I can't sing. Changes the new world. Ooh, a fire hydrant. Fire extinguisher, I meant. Those are two different things. I mean, yeah, looks like there's plenty of space. Ooh, I like the curtains. Oh, what's in there? Somebody changing? Oh. Apparently that's the pet's room. Okay. Ooh, the food room. Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna stay in. This is the best room. Oh. Of course it is. It explains why he always has snacks on hand. He's always stacked. I'll share a room with Chica, please. I guess that's fine too. Could be a little bit more furniture though. I mean, I would have taken her up the offer, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, overall, I'd say it's a cool base. You know, if I had to choose one or the other, I'd say it's a cool base, and that's fine. I mean, it does look really left over though. Uh, we could order pizza. You know, Yuma's got money. I do like her though. She's fun. I'm not really a big fan of Yotaro though. There's really only two people we've met so far in this place, so. Is that really the only thing you can bribe people with? I guess he has nothing else to offer being like 5 years old, but. Is it difficult to wash rice? I mean, I would assume anybody could do that. That's not nice. Welcome to the life of a border agent, I guess. Apron included. Yeah, Yuma does not look 15. He just doesn't. Have we got anything yet? Or is it just kind of, I mean, do fish even live in there? So, awkward silence. Oh. Well, is it something edible that you caught, or is it... Oh. Well, there's a snack for you. Guess there's some fish in there. You have to throw it back. I don't think it works that way. If anything, you could use a small one as bait and caught a bigger one, but there ain't your chance for that. But yeah, the base to be near water like that is really cool. Oh, that one looks bigger. Yeah, he's totally one. Yeah, get wrecked, Yotaro. Bigger than yours by, you know, orders of magnitude. And what's it this time, a tire? Probably a tire. At least they're bonding, I guess. What is important if you're going to be living here as an, Tamakoma agent? Oh, is that a skeleton? Or a robot? Or a crab? Oh no. Well, the bottom's up, I guess. Oh, that's actually surprisingly mature of you. It's still not edible, so... Oh god. Don't do it. We're not gonna eat this. Okay. I was hoping it was, but I don't know you well enough to make the judgment. Huh. Good idea, Chica. Oh, you get out. Uh, well, there went that idea. So, pizza? Or did someone bring food? Huh. Like, like who? Is it like a false alarm or something serious? I'm leaning towards the former. But considering they're, they want the black trigger, who knows? But it should be too early for them to make a move in that regard. And yeah, forgot to mention that, but yeah, they really, really want that black trigger, like, insanely. But now that Mikomo said that, I doubt it's even more. Probably gonna be nothing. Is that Rindo, maybe? I don't think you would go in like this, though, but I don't know. So menacing. Oh. So it actually is a pizza delivery guy, okay. That's quite the security system you guys have. He just walks on in. Gene, I assume. Yes, of course. Good old side effect. It's invaluable as always. But yeah, I'm glad they went with my plan because you can't go wrong with pizza. You really can't. It's the best food ever made. Don't get it all over your face, dude. That's hot. Uh, well, it's kind of common sense. Ooh, hot sauce. Gotta, gotta put that on the pizza. Not too much. Eat it, Yuma. Eat it down. Yeah, definitely more of a family kind of feel to it than some of the others. Like all of the others. Much more laid back and much more friendly atmosphere. You said it was too much. I mean, Yotaro might grow on me a little bit. I can see the potential, but right now I'm just not that big of a fan of him. I just don't like childishness in general in characters. And a 5-year-old's gonna have a lot of that. That's good to hear. Uh-huh. I assume it's keto, but... Oh. Who's that? Is he not around anymore, or... Justice. I figure that, but... I'm more curious what he's doing now. That's why we got Jean's reaction. Yeah. You're not... Oh, okay. I thought it was turning in as Black Trigger, but... Okay. Definitely Yuma's father's friend. Very similar fates, both becoming Black Triggers. Yeah, that's why you kind of need to, Yuma. Why I kind of need to join us before, you know, they can sick all the A squads on you. Not that hard of a decision, Yuma. You don't really have another option. Unless you want to leave and go back to the gate, but I don't know how that feasible it is for you. I don't know what it's like over there. Yeah, it really is. I don't see what there's to hesitate about. I mean, I'm sure Jean can get through to him. Maybe he doesn't want to be separated from Mikomo. Maybe that's the issue. I mean, Mikomo might be able to join as well someday. Next, switch over to the Tamikoma branch. They really like that reflection shot of the moon. I mean, it looks nice, so I don't blame them for using it, but... Yeah, I've been curious about that, so... Wouldn't be that simple. Oh, we're actually gonna get to see what the gate looks like on the other side of it? That's a very interesting architecture. Simplified Trion guns. Yeah, definitely a war-torn area. Not a wooden gate. It was supposed to protect us. There's solid lab advice right there. But yeah, I imagine certain countries have more advanced technology than others, so some of them might not even have Trion soldiers, and Yuma has black hair there. That's interesting. I barely recognized him. That's his dad, okay. Makes sense. Trigger controllers. Ooh, she's cute. Yeah, he looks kind of good in that uniform, actually. Again. I could tell. That was before you got your black trigger, too. And then, you know, his father dies somehow. Probably sacrificing himself to protect Yuma if I had a venture, I guess. Oh, I... Maybe I should have seen that coming, but... I didn't think we were that far in the episode. More than I ever wanted to. I doubt it. No. I think he's just a mascot character of the group. I wouldn't need it. Okay, I figured. Figure on. Okay, yeah, that was the 10th episode of World Trigger. And this episode was basically, hey, let's visit the Tamakoma branch headquarters and see if Yuma's up for joining it. Now they all went there. It wasn't quite what they were expecting. They were expecting probably something much more uh, uh professional, strict, much more like what he's seen from other groups, Not, but no, it's nothing like that. It's definitely a much more easygoing sort of atmosphere. Let's all be friends sort of thing. And Mikumo had a lot of difficulty really processing all of that, so that was pretty funny. I mean, Yuma got along with them fairly well. He had to protect his food from a certain, toddler that was there. But aside from that, yeah, it worked out fine. And Chica being the nice girl she is, gave some food to that apparently starving child. I don't know. But yeah, we got to meet, I mean, we already knew Jin, but we got to meet Yotaro, which is, like I said, a 5-year-old that's just kind of there. I don't think he's actually an A-rank agent. I think he's just a child that they all babysit for whatever reason, maybe an orphan or something. I don't know. I mean, he's obviously a comic relief character through and through. I don't expect him to be anything more than that. Also, I don't remember her name, but the glasses girl, she's like 17, I think. I like her. She seems pretty nice and just pleasant to be around. I can see her being one of my favorites of the Tamakoma group. I still haven't met everyone, though. There's still, like I said, 10 members, which may or may not include the animal, but I'm going to assume not. Now, old Gene is the only, like, powerful trigger user we've seen so far that we know for a fact is a powerful trigger. They said there was 10 people, but I think they only showed, like, 4, including Gene, people when they were talking about the powerful members. I think so. I think the rest of them are not powerful border agents, so I think that's how this works. But yeah, just I look forward to meeting more people in this place. I'm surprised we've only met 2 so far. I figured we'd meet a little bit more than that, but maybe we'll meet more next episode. And yeah, one of the big conflicts with this episode was the fact that they needed to find something for dinner because they had more people showing up. So they tried to find some fish up some fish, but that didn't go so very well. It just kind of ended poorly, and then they tried to have an idea about what to do with the curry and stuff, and then that could have worked, and then stupid Raijin Maru, whatever his name is, ate all the food, so that kind of ruined that plan. And then we had an intruder, which we were definitely on the edge of our seat, ready to fight to the death, and then it turned out to be just a pizza delivery guy who just kind of let himself in. Is that a thing pizza delivery people do? I mean, I've never had a pizza delivery person just let himself in when nobody answered the door. To be fair, I never not answer the door. Like when a pizza guy shows up, I answer that door like within seconds of him, knocking on it. Just I'm not gonna wait on getting that pizza. So to be fair, I was never put in that position. But I don't know. I feel like a pizza man wouldn't just risk breaking and entering like that just to deliver the pizza. I don't think that would be a thing. But I guess he decided to do that. We found out Jim was one that ordered the pizza. No shocker there. That was pretty obvious because everybody else was clearly surprised. And in the end, they had pizza, so that was a pretty happy ending. There's no real argument with that. Let's see. Oh yeah, they also had to figure out rooms. Some of them were not. You might went to random rooms and kept finding out that they were already taken, like Raijin Maru's room, Jean's room, which I just thought was like the food room or whatever. Like, I'm not joking. I legit thought that's what that was. Like maybe just a food storage area. Like no, it's just Jean's room. It just that makes sense because he's always stuffing his face full of food and yet never gets fat. So I guess he's on a pretty rough training regime. He exercises a lot as a border agent is what I'm trying to say there. I'm trying to stop myself before I butcher the language anymore. But yeah, basically that was the episode, but we also got a little bit about Yuma's father's stuff. We found out who he was talking about, Mogami, the border agent that he was familiar with, that he wanted Yuma to go meet up with, but yeah, they heavily implied that he died, so that's probably not going to happen. And we got a little bit of backstory on Yuma with him hanging out with his father back in the gate world, in the neighbor world. So we got to see some of that. Yuma with black hair was very weird. Apparently that changed at some point, I guess, when it got his black trigger, but still, very weird. I barely recognized him, but yeah, and he also wasn't as strong back then because he didn't have his black trigger, because he doesn't get that till his father dies, of course. We also figured out that Yuma's father's acquaintance also became a black trigger, which is the one Gene uses now, so I guess, in a way, he actually did find his father's friend, because he met up with Gene, who has his father's friend as the trigger. It's a little bit weird if you think about it, but yeah, he more or less did reunite with him, so I guess in the end it kind of worked out. Next episode, we're going to get more details about exactly how Yuma's father died. I assume it's something where Yuma's life was on the line, he was about to be killed, and Yuma's father sacrifices himself to to prevent that, and then he gets the black trigger, and then gives him some final words, and that's the last you see of him. I think it's something like that. I would be surprised if it was anything else, really. So I guess we'll see one or the other next episode. I also hope to find out why he declined the offer to join the group. I mean, I'm sure he will eventually. I'm pretty sure Gene will, and or Mikumo, and or everyone else will be able to talk him into it somehow. But to know exactly how, I need to know why he didn't decide not to, because he really has no reason to. I mean, what else would he do? Just he already said he was going to go to his father's acquaintance Mogami, which the closest thing to that is going to be joining the Takakuma branch. So I don't see why he would decline. I really don't, unless it's just he's worried about being separated from Mikumo, I guess. But to solve that, Mikumo just has to transfer into that organization. Just he's already B rank, so he just has to rank up to rank A, and they can't complain about him going there. So yeah, maybe as Yuma takes the exams and stuff, Mikumo could take like a promotion exam if he's eligible for that sort of thing. I don't know. And we already know Chica's gonna want to join as well. The preview spoiled that as much, but it was obvious, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, next episode I'm hoping we learn a bit more about exactly all this stuff, and hopefully we can convince Yuma to jump on board. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.